This is Disney Entertainment News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside, and here now are the top Disney Entertainment stories for Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. Well, reports indicate that Marvel may be developing Thor 5, with Taika Waititi returning to direct. My Time to Shine Hello, who frequently collects and shares Marvel news before it's officially announced, said that Marvel Studios is developing Thor 5, and Taika Waititi will likely return, but it's not a done deal yet. It's likely that no contracts will be signed amidst the ongoing WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. Speculation about Thor 5 has also been fueled by a Taika Waititi quote from the upcoming Thor Love and Thunder, the official movie special guide. Waititi talks about Thor's future and that a feature film would need a villain more formidable than Hela, the bad guy from Thor Ragnarok. Quote, "What is left to do to him?" Waititi said. "It's got to be something that feels like it's carrying on with the evolution of the character, but still in a very fun way, and still giving him things to come up against that feel like they're building on the obstacles that he has to overcome. I don't think we can have a villain that's weaker than Hela. I feel that we need to step up from there and add a villain that's somehow more formidable." The guide will officially be released on September 19th, 2023. Chris Hemsworth recently told Entertainment Weekly that he has no idea what's happening in the next phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Quote, "I don't want to continue to do it until people are so exhausted that they roll their eyes when they see me come on the screen as that character," he said of playing Thor. "If an audience wants to see it, and if there's something that we believe is exciting and fun, then great. I've loved being able to reinvent that character a few times. I don't have the answer yet, but I would love to try and figure out how we can do that again and keep it a little unpredictable." In addition to a possible Thor 5, the godly superhero may also appear in the upcoming Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars. Thor Love and Thunder had the biggest box office opening of any Thor film and was generally enjoyed by audiences, although it didn't get the same rave reviews as Thor Ragnarok. Get excited! New episodes of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse will be produced and released on Disney Junior and Disney Plus in 2025. Duffy the Disney Bear will join the cast. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse originally ran from 2006 to 2016 for 125 episodes. Aimed at preschool-age children, it features Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Pluto solving problems with the Mouseca tools available in the Clubhouse. Other Mickey and Friends characters like Pete, Chip and Dale, and Clarabelle sometimes appear too. A Duffy and Friends stop-motion series was announced for Disney Plus in 2022, but there's been no news since. The series was expected to debut this year and have 6 episodes. Duffy the Disney Bear was originally introduced in 2002 as a plush available at Walt Disney World for the opening of Once Upon a Toy Shop in downtown Disney, which is now, of course, Disney Springs. Finding little success in the U.S., Duffy was adopted by the Oriental Land Company in 2004 and became a popular Tokyo Disney Sea character. Over the years, the Asian Disney parks have introduced several different characters to the Duffy and Friends franchise. Here is the current Duffy and Friends lineup. Duffy himself, of course, a special sailor teddy bear that Minnie Mouse created for Mickey with the hope that Duffy would provide happiness and luck. Shelley May, a tan female teddy bear with a green bow and a seashell pendant, made by Minnie Mouse for Duffy. Gelatoni, an artistic and creative green tuxedo cat with a blue beret who sees beauty in everything. Stella Lou, a lavender rabbit with a blue flower, a tutu, and ballet shoes. Cookie Ann, a yellow dog with a chef's hat who loves to combine different things to come up with unique recipes and ideas. And Olu Mel, a shy turtle who loves making music with his ukulele. And finally, Lena Bell, a smart pink fox with a purple orchid who loves to solve problems and mysteries by finding clues using her trademark magnifying glass. The group can be seen in Tokyo Disney Sea during the dining show Duffy and Friends Wonderful Friendship, an upcharge experience that replaced the free Duffy and Friends. The characters also make appearances at Hong Kong Disneyland and at Shanghai Disneyland Resort. In 2020, Shanghai Disney Resort released a stop-motion Duffy and Friends short. New episodes of Marvel Studios Assembled about the making of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and Secret Invasion will begin streaming on Disney Plus next month. Marvel Studios Assembled, the making of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, will premiere on Wednesday, September 13th, and then, a week later, the making of Secret Invasion, also the Assembled series, will premiere on September 20th. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was released in theaters in May and on Disney Plus earlier in August. The next Marvel Cinematic Universe film coming to cinemas is The Marvels in November, continuing Phase 5. After The Marvels, we'll be able to see Deadpool 3, Captain America Brave New World, Thunderbolts, and Blade. Fantastic Four will start off Phase 6, followed by Avengers The Kang Dynasty and Avengers Secret Wars. Armor Wars, a film follow-up to The Secret Invasion starring Don Cheadle as James Rhodey Rhodes, is also in development. It was originally set to start filming this year, but there hasn't been much news about it, and Hollywood has seen several delays due to the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. Deadpool 3 began filming and later halted production. Secret Invasion just finished airing in July. And next up for the MCU series will be Loki Season 2, premiering in October. To prepare fans, Marvel Studios' Legends episodes about Variants and the Time Variance Authority will premiere on Disney Plus on September 29th. And as we mentioned last week, McDonald's has a special Loki sauce that will be unveiled to promote the show. The gods are waiting. Nearly a year after releasing the first trailer for Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Disney Plus has released a second teaser and announced the series premiere date, December 20th, 2023. The teaser was released on August 18th, which is Percy Jackson's birthday in the novels. It features Percy, Annabeth, and Grover. Percy's mother, Sally Jackson, starts the trailer with a voiceover. "The stories that I have told you about Greek gods and half-bloods, they are real." Clips show Percy, Annabeth, Grover, and Ares on their adventures, between glowing text stating, "The gods are waiting." The teaser ends with Mr. Brunner saying, "Percy Jackson, we've been expecting you." You can watch it right now on our website. Percy Jackson and the Olympians Season 1 is inspired by the first book in Rick Riordan's series, The Lightning Thief. The series has not yet been greenlit for a Season 2, but prior to the WGA strike, Riordan was working on adapting the second book into a second season. The 2-episode premiere of Ahsoka on Disney Plus has shifted by one day from Wednesday, August 23rd to today, Tuesday, August 22nd. Future episodes will also premiere on Tuesdays. They'll be available on Disney Plus at 9 p.m. Eastern and 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Ahsoka stars Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano. Ashley Eckstein originated the voice role in the animated Star Wars The Clone Wars in 2008. Eckstein also voiced Ahsoka in Star Wars Rebels and most recently in Tales of the Jedi. Dawson took over the live-action version of the character in The Mandalorian Season 2, and she reprised the role in the Book of Boba Fett. Ahsoka will act as a spin-off from The Mandalorian, but also follow up on the cliffhanger of Star Wars Rebels. At the end of Rebels, the main character Ezra Bridger sacrificed himself to defeat Grand Admiral Thrawn by jumping into hyperspace with the space whales. His friends Sabine Wren and Ahsoka Tano then vowed to find him and departed together at the end of the series. In The Mandalorian, Ahsoka was seen searching for Thrawn on her own. Ahsoka will pick up on her and Sabine's search for Ezra. Hayden Christensen is also set to reprise his role as Darth Vader in Ahsoka. When he was part of the Jedi Order and still going by Anakin Skywalker, Vader trained Ahsoka. They last encountered each other in Star Wars Rebels. Ahsoka will also appear in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland very soon. Disney has announced their first ever physical releases of Disney Plus original shows. Later this year, fans will be able to purchase Loki Season 1, WandaVision, The Mandalorian Season 1, and The Mandalorian Season 2 on Collector's Edition 4K, Ultra High Definition, and Blu-ray. They will have steelbook packaging and new bonus features. Loki Season 1 will be released on September 26, just in time for binge watching before Loki Season 2 premieres on Disney Plus on October 6. The complete WandaVision series will be available in physical media on November 28th, and both Season 1 and Season 2 of The Mandalorian will be released on December 12th. The Mandalorian Season 3 aired on Disney Plus earlier this year, but a physical media release was not announced. All 4 shows will be available for pre-order on August 28th. David Hand, the son of the director of Disney's original animated Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, told The Telegraph that he thinks that the live-action remake is a disgrace. Rachel Zegler portrays the live-action version of Princess Snow White. Comments recently resurfaced of her referring to the original Snow White as extremely dated and comparing the prince's behavior to stalking. Zegler has also said that in the new film, Snow White would be a fantastic leader. The film will have a male lead portrayed by Andrew Burnap, but he is not Prince Charming. It's not clear if the film will feature a love story or not. Zegler said of Snow White, she's not going to be saved by the prince and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. In response, 91-year-old Han, who worked for Disney in the 90s, said she misunderstands the film. He said young people, quote, have never seen the original and don't know what they're talking about. It's a whole different concept and I just totally disagree with it, he said of the live-action remake. And I know my dad and Walt would also very much disagree with it. He added that the original film was done, quote, with good taste when it was written, and that he thinks it's a disgrace that Disney is trying to do something new with something that was such a great success earlier. Many of the live-action remakes have taken the opportunity to correct racist, sexist, and ableist elements of the original animated counterparts and add more diversity. Ziegler is of Colombian descent, and the 7 dwarves are being replaced by a group of, quote, magical creatures portrayed by people of different heights, weights, and skin tones. Han said of the live-action remakes, I'm afraid of what they're going to do with the early films. Their thoughts are just so radical now. They change the stories, they change the thought processes of the characters. They just aren't the original stories anymore. They're making up new woke things, and I'm just not into any of that. I find it quite frankly a bit insulting what they may have done with some of these classic films. There's no respect for what Disney did and what my dad did. I think Walt and he would be turning in their graves. Han said that Adriana Caselotti, who voiced Snow White in the 1937 film, would be terrified by people suggesting that the princess wasn't a feminist. The live-action Snow White is scheduled to be released in 2024. For the absolute latest in Disney entertainment news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying this show, and we hope you are, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to WDWNT TV on YouTube for more great content and click the bell for notifications. Also hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. And if you enjoy Disney movies and TV shows, don't forget to join us for our weekly review show, Deep in the Plus. We do that show every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find previous episodes available on demand right here on WDWNT TV. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news and entertainment, this is Rob Whiteside saying don't have a good day, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.